This could be the future of maritime transport. Artemis, a sailing cargo ship. At 81 meters long and 50 meters high, it's half the size of a traditional cargo ship, but its sails are enormous, totaling 2,200 square meters. One of the captains takes us inside the hold, filled with cacao and coffee.
We can't fit a container here because we're limited by the ceiling height, but we can still transport a lot of goods on this ship. We can carry the equivalent of our weight, just over 1,000 tons.
1,000 tons is 300 times fewer goods than traditional cargo ships. However, this sailing ship pollutes much less because it operates on 95% wind power. There is an engine on board to ensure the ship's safety, but it should be used as little as possible.
We need to push the engines a little bit because that will allow us to find wind somewhere, recover the wind, and then turn off the engine for a longer period.
Using these massive sails, the ship can cross the Atlantic in 20 days, while traditional cargo ships can make it in 15. The system is 100% automatic.
It's a hydraulic system that provides enough power to unfurl and pull on the sails to adjust them, while on traditional sails, everything is done by hand.
By using wind instead of fuel, this ship emits fewer greenhouse gases, just over 2 grams of carbon dioxide per ton and per kilometer, 15 times less than most transport ships. Some traditional cargo ships are also trying to take advantage of the wind. Parts of the Ariane rocket are now transported from Europe to French Guiana on this giant vessel equipped with rigid sails. And to compete with engine-powered ships, sailing ships are getting larger and larger. Here in the western French seaport town of Lorient, a 67-meter-long ship is being built.
Each mast weighs about 4 tons. With 1,500 square meters of sail. We used to make masts for ultimate racing boats that are 35 meters long. Now we're working on masts that are 54 meters. It's on a completely different scale.
Supporting this project is one of France's most famous sailors, François Gabart, the solo sailing round-the-world record holder. He wants to draw inspiration from offshore racing to develop freight transport that is faster than container ships.
And here we have the loading plan with the pallets.
The launch is expected in 2026, and for Gabart, it's a way to address the climate emergency.
It's really an attempt to give meaning to my sport and find solutions for the world we live in today. On the sea, there are solutions that are possible. We need to reinvent it because it's as old as the world itself.
Maritime transport is responsible for 3% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Without cleaner solutions, this number could reach 17% by 2050. For now, only a few sailing cargo ships are among the 100,000 active cargo vessels at sea.